Bloodshot, the comic book movie that you may not know was coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
As we all know, some comic book movies don't get the big hype. On March 13th, in the United States and in various international markets, the new comic book movie Bloodshot makes its way into theaters. We're all used to seeing the media hypnosis machine, or as the fandom menace says, the hypnosis machine, get into full gear for a Marvel or a DC movie. The coverage is inescapable. It permeates the very landscape of our pop culture, and it usually lands months ahead of a film release. In fact, sometimes a year or more in some cases. In fact, on blockbusters not within the comic realm like James Bond, you can hear the buzz for a year or more easily, and sometimes not for a good reason in the case of Bond 25, but we'll wait to judge. Anyway, enter into the marketplace Bloodshot, which is a comic book movie based on Valiant Comics character created with the same name, Bloodshot, which apparently Valiant Comics is now a cinematic universe. Didn't know that. Blockbuster star Vin Diesel is cast as the main character, Bloodshot, who it would seem was murdered along with his wife and is brought back to life by some scientist types using some super secret nanotechnology. It turns him into a seemingly unkillable super soldier, so that's kind of fun. If you want spoilers, then look no further than look no further than the trailer, as the film seems to be laid out pretty much beat for beat right there. I can't imagine how many more surprises there would be after you watch that, but perhaps there's a twist at the end. Anyway, I'm not going to ruin it for you, so if you want to ruin it for yourself, check out the trailer. This particular movie franchise, comic book franchise, falls into the heavy violence side of things, and it avoided an R rating, slid right underneath it, and got that PG-13, which is going to make that a little easier for the younger fans to take a look at and maybe generate some more money. As I said, Bloodshot is kicking off the new Valiant Cinematic Universe, and the first set of these movies is 5. There'll be 5, and it's going to have 4 movies based on the 2 primary characters, which are Bloodshot and Harbinger. And the crossover with the 2 characters will be the 5th movie, and that'll probably round out what they'll consider Phase 1. Hopefully they make it through all 5 movies. Hopefully they're successful, so we get some more stories out there worth watching. The novelty of this comic book adaptation is its production budget, which was under $90 million, and that's pretty good for a comic book film. In fact, for something that's likely to have the majority of the frames augmented in some way, that's a good price. While its CGI content will be heavy, it could be a decent vehicle for Vin Diesel's action movie chops. That's not, a Fast and Furious thing. In comparison, the recent Harley Quinn movie spent upwards of $84 million that they'll admit to on their production budget. I imagine they spent probably $8 to $10 million more on reshoots that they're not talking about. But anyway, movie math. Let's hope the extra money that they spent on Bloodshot gives us a better movie with a decent box office return. It would be a shame to have another comic book movie underperform and land flat, because that'll end up with the studios looking for other properties to pursue outside of our beloved comic book universe. Anyway, so that's it. Bloodshot's a movie. It's coming out. I hope you've heard of it. Maybe go see it if you're interested. I'll have a review on it after I see it. So, anyways, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today at Culture Casino. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you liked the video. Also, hit the bell for notifications so you're always up to date on the latest videos we have here. And if you have thoughts, I'd like to hear them, as always. It's fun to see some comments and respond back if needed. And I hope you have a great day. Remember, as always, at Culture Casino, when the house wins, we all win.